Welcome, listeners. Welcome, viewers, once again. It's a mid-morning buzz here on Classic Radio, GBN TV. And you know, every Wednesday we have the folks all compliments the Wireman's house. Let me say welcome back to Ms. Duncan. Welcome back, Chris. Good morning. And how's everybody doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
Are you doing?
We good.
You good?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
We did.
We did it,
Yeah,
as they would say in local talk.
Yeah,
we did it. All right. So lots of feature this morning as usual. We will give Ms. Duncan the opportunity to just probably share the usual information in terms of Wireman's house, where it's located, for those of you who want a number and other information she would like to share. And then we just get into the products we want to feature this morning.
Right. So I just want to say good morning to all listeners and viewers. It's always a pleasure to come on board and, just share what we have. And, of course, if you're on here and you're trying to get in contact with us, you can reach us on 443-5577, or you can WhatsApp us on 449-5577. We are located in Woodland, St. George's. And, of course, you can also email us at thewiremanshouse@gmail.com. Our opening hours from Monday to Thursday, we're open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. On Fridays, we're open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on Saturdays, we're open from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m.
All right. So we have gotten that out of the way. Let's hear about the products that we have. What we're featuring this morning. Last week was interesting, as I was telling you a while ago. Last week we featured a lot of the protective equipment for safety and so forth. The hats and everything else that we featured last week.
Yes.
What are we focusing on today?
All right. So basically, what we are focusing today is some of the items that is new. Or I would say generally new that run out.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
And
so
we bring
say like items that you may have replenished. Replenish those items. All right.
Yes.
All right.
And some of the items there were people request that we bring back as well. Yeah. So that is do so. And some of these items is something that every electrician, or sometimes, as I say, somebody who's dealing with the AC refrigerant and stuff, will also need as well.
All right.
Yes. So we are getting right into it. All right. So what we have starting is our capacitors. Right. So we have two types of capacitors. We have our run and also our start.
All right.
Yeah. So this is our run capacitor, and this is also start.
All right. And if I had to ask a question, these capacitors in particular, what purpose do they serve? What equipment do we, of course, are there in relation to?
Okay, so these you can find these capacitors in different components, right? If you want to operate your machines, right, heavy duty machines, sometimes you'll see it in washing machines, water pumps, different. If you want to operate your motors as well, right? So you have different ones, right? So basically, the run capacitor is to help the motor run. Yeah.
You'll find them more in air conditioned units.
Yes.
More or less.
Yes. Right. And also the start is basically for the motor to start.
Okay.
Okay. So if you put a run motor in a start,
it wouldn't function.
It will hum.
Not that it wouldn't function, but it wouldn't function in the proper way.
It will start to sing some notes, wondering what's really going on. Yeah. And it might even be a good key.
It might be singing off key then.
Off key. Yes.
All right. Yeah. Because it's running instead of it starting. So it's like an event per se, right?
Yeah.
So they tell you start and you're running.
Yeah, definitely.
And you ain't start yet, but you're running.
Yes.
All right.
So we have these available. So we have different ranges, microfied as well.
Okay.
So we have that available at the Wireman's house.
All right. Great.
And I just want to add something. Just in case you're wondering about our fan capacitors as well, we have that installed.
Okay, those for regular fans. Regular fans capacitors. That's available. Okay.
And also those regular fans as well. You could also find them. Fan capacitors, you can also find them in your refrigerator and stuff, because they use those fan capacitors.
They use it basically for the filtering.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
So it's not only for the fans as well, but as I say, you refrigerator and these.
Because they are free refrigerators that do have fan components within them also.
Correct.
Especially the frost-free ones. They do have this, so they need that capacitor. To assist.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you find your the refrigerator is not working. Yeah,
it could be a simple
capacitor.
Many people don't get working.
Yeah.
And everybody at home know what we say. Hey,
but it's good to know.
It's good to know. I understand.
Right? So basically, if you find it's not working, talk to your electrician, talk to your technician, and say, I know what's going on. Maybe it's a capacitor.
Maybe the lower half of the refrigerator is not working.
Yeah, so
it could be basically just a capacitor that's gone bad that day. Because more or less, it's the fan that blows the cold air inside.
Definitely.
And once if the fan has stopped, it could be the fan go bad, or it could be just a capacitor inside. Okay, good.
Or sometimes it could be that's the rubber that's sucking in is not faulty, so sucking in the hot air. But that's a different story. That's
a different conversation. That's a different conversation. All right.
And also, so we also have our fan motors as well. Yeah. So this is our fan motors, right? We have different types. We have this one here. This is for the 220, right? And also 110.
Okay. Which particular fan units use these particular motors?
All right, so these particular fans, let's say you have a fan that basically sucks out hot air.
Okay.
Yeah, these fans basically you could use that, or let's say you just want to have a big unit fan. Yeah, that blows a lot of breeze. You could use this component. Also, you can see if you're doing your refrigeration as well. Big refrigeration, walk-in refrigeration. These fans also could do that as well.
So you're saying these could be used especially for maybe restaurants and so that need a little extractor fans and so forth. You could probably have the one that installed.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and also so we are moving on. We also have our
AC clamp meter.
Right. Clamp meter. All right, so this is available for all your technicians, right, at the Wireman's house. It's a clampable one. Yeah, so you could basically clamp around the cable.
Which allows you to tell the amperage of the voltage that is coming in. Sometimes individuals use it, especially if they want to find out, hey, I may need to change a breaker. Yeah. But I want to know the amount of amperage.
Yeah.
Maybe I know a little thing or two.
I know.
So you can probably use it for clamping wires, to particular amperage. Someone to say, hey, I need a 20 amp breaker or whatever size breaker, and you use that particular meter for it. You could also use it for voltage testing too.
Definitely. Right. And also come back to our capacitors as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes you want to use sometimes you want to replace and you're not too sure what is the voltage. So you can use it to check the voltage across the wire to know what this meter comes in there for. Yes.
All right, great.
I think the maximum measurable voltage is 600.
Yeah.
600 volts.
And that's on the AC level, right? Because you know they're more AC and DC. Most DCs, I'm not sure for the DC level, but most DC will start from 1,000 volts.
From 1,000
volts, and AC go from to 600, depending on the model of the meter.
Definitely.
Correct.
Right. And also, if your leads are damaged and you want to have the replacement, right, we also have our replacement leads available at the Wireman's house as well.
Great.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. And also, sometimes, people come by us, they want to get the pipes, the conduits, the chunking as well, and basically they don't really have anything to clamp. Right?
Okay.
To clamp it down. Right. So we have this rubber strap.
Okay.
Right? Available. Yeah. It can stretch. Yeah. You see, it can stretch.
Don't use a poly string.
No, use a poly string. I only use a poly string.
Use a poly string. Use a poly string. Remember, the drivers don't come back. So you can't control the string when you're going there.
So we have our rubber straps, right, available. So if you want to strap down your anything, your pipes and different components, your chunking and stuff, anything you want to strap down, right, we have that rubber shop available at the Wireman.
So you have the option of you walking the rope or whatever, so you can get those clamps available. All right.
And basically moving on, right? Now this is something that is I'll leave the best for last. Yeah. This is something that basically all AC guys should have. Yeah. Right, so
it's one of the most needed piece of tool you can have.
Definitely.
Needed, because you can't do your job without it.
No.
And you can't do it off the head.
Yeah.
There are folks who may have the know-how, but it's always good to do have the proper tool. And this actually tells you your proper how much the measurements.
Measurement. That's the regulator. People say, what are you talking about? Where's that?
Yeah.
So this is the regulator for your AC, right? So you can know the pressure system of the ACs as well, and also you want to put on, gas up.
Maybe
as well.
your AC need regassing, or you just want to check it in general. Check it in general.
Yeah.
Make sure that it's functioning properly.
Yes. So we have this is the Wireman. This is one of Fastler.
Yes.
Yeah. GT. Once people see or know we have this,
they come and get it.
It's always highly requested.
Yeah. Always. So guys, if you're looking for your AC regulator, we have that available in stores today.
All right. So interesting products here today. We did move where we had the AC as you say, the charging hose available on it also.
Yes.
So if you need that, we of course we featured the capacitors this morning.
Yes.
We featured the for testing purposes. We have the voltage meter, our clamp meter, some folks will call it for a simpler way.
Yeah.
And we also feature the fans.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
And I always like to mention our cables, right? We have cables in stock from ECC to flex to single cables. We have all base colors. We have our meter centers. We have our AC units. We also have a little of appliances. Plumbing, you can get your Schedule 40, your copper fittings, and PEX. We have a wide range of stuff. So I always tell you guys, make your way to the Wireman's house. Not forgetting, we also have our bulbs and special.
Yeah.
Right?
That continues.
Yes, it's still on.
All right.
3 for 1, 5 for 1, 3 for 10. Right? So take fully advantage of that special.
3, 5, and 10. Am I right about it? 3, 5, and 10, right?
No.
3 for 1, 5 for 1. 5 for 1,
3
and
for
3 for 10.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Right.
So I'm going the other way around.
Yeah. So it's 5 for 1, 3 for 10.
5 for 1, 3 for 10.
Yes.
All right.
And don't forget to follow us on our Instagram and Facebook. And again, if you're just joining us, if you're trying to contact us, you can reach us on 443-5577, or you can WhatsApp us on 449-5577. We are located in Woodland, St. George's. And of course, Wireman's house is always a place to be where you can come, shop in comfort, and a friendly staff is always there to await you.
All right. I think that's a wrap for us for today, right?
Yeah.
So once again, thank you, Ms. Duncan. Thank you, Chris, and for popping and sharing information, of course, to our loyal listeners and viewers. And I know every week that we feature something, it always grab the interest of a potential customer that wants to come on down to the Wireman house.
Yes.
It's your place for getting all that you need.
Most
all that you
definitely.
need.
Not only for electrical.
Yeah. As I said, all that you need. All that you need.
All that you
You
need.
probably just want a nice smile to you go where you may see Ms. Duncan. You get a nice smile to her. Anyway, folks, that's what we take a wrap for this edition of the Morning Buzz. All compliments the Wireman's house. Join us again next week for another edition. That's what we say goodbye.